Hello, friends, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm gonna be melting one of every lipstick from the drugstore together into one giant mega drug. I mean mega lipstick. So I've previously mixed together a lot of things, including my own makeup, as well as every candle from Bath & Body Works, every beauty guru's eyeshadow palette, and about a year ago, one of every lipstick from Sephora, with the goal of that experiment being to find the average or midpoint shade of all of the lipsticks sold there, which would be an approximate representation of the most marketable lipstick at Sephora. And that Franken-Phora lipstick ended up being this berry color, which I think turned out this way because of just how many pink lipsticks Sephora stocks. What can I say? Sephora likes pink. So what we want to do with this Franken lipstick experiment is to compare the midpoint shade of the drugstore lipsticks to the midpoint shade of the lipsticks at Sephora, to not only see the full array and statistics of what the drugstore offers color-wise, but also how the brands and the price point may affect what the drugstore thinks are their most marketable shades. So our plan is to GoPro up, walk into the drugstore, buy a ton of lipsticks, and then get to melting. But first, a couple of things. One, per our previous experiment, when I melt down all of these lipsticks, I'm gonna end up with more than just one tube of lipstick. So I'm gonna take the extra tubes that I make and give them back to you guys as a subscriber giveaway. We are probably not gonna do a naming contest this time because that got wildly out of hand, but we will share all of the details for the giveaway at the end of the video. Two, also per our previous video, this video is sponsored, but this time by Honey. Now, if you don't know, Honey is a free browser plugin that automatically checks for the best promo codes every time you shop for something online, which I do arguably too much.
Definitely too much.
See this entire channel. So basically, if you download it right before you check out, this little dancing coin man will check out Honey's database to see if there are any promo codes available to save you some money. It works on a lot of popular retail websites like Ulta, Morphe, and Macy's, as well as smaller stores like Anise, which is once again where I get my butt scrub. What can I say? I use a lot of it. So a big thank you to Honey, who has somehow become a prime enabler of all of my strangest lipstick desires. And if you want to try it out, you can download it for free at joinhoney.com/Sophia. All right, and with that, it's time for Franken Lipstick 2 Electric Boogaloo. So step one of our drugstore Franken lipstick adventure was to choose which drugstore we would ransack. Now, product availability does vary from drugstore to drugstore, but I would say there are a few main makeup brands that we all think of when we think of drugstore makeup that I want to make sure we hit. So I wanted to find a sort of typical drugstore location, aka not one of those Walgreens that have like a really souped up beauty section. And I also wanted to make sure that I was shopping at an actual drugstore and not just a larger store that happens to sell drugstore brands like Target or Ulta. So I chose good old CVS. Now, I am admittedly partial to CVS because one sprang up near my childhood home when I was in about 8th grade. So a large part of my high school makeup experimentation was facilitated by them. I am also just generally an extra bucks hoe. Okay, so we are outside of CVS right now, ready to head in and attempt to buy one of every lipstick that they sell in there. I am nervous. I'm always nervous when we go and like film in a store that they could kick us out of, but I'm a little excited to, get my hands on some lipsticks. Just grab them. Grab and go. Well, grab, pay and go.
Yeah.
But mostly grab and go. So for our Franken CVS lipstick experiment, just so we aren't mixing too many elements, I'm gonna make sure that every product we buy is a traditional lipstick, not a liquid lipstick, lip pencil, crayon, or balm.
They have more cameras surveying us here.
I know.
So.
But we're not doing anything bad. We're just buying a lot of their stock. It's mischievous, but it's not illegal. However, I will include any finish, like sheer, matte, metallic, and cream, just so we can get a range of formulas as well as colors.
It looks like you're looting it.
That's the Viking in me. There is also the dynamic of what if a lipstick is sold out, and I'm sure that we may just miss a few completely. Oh my God, I'm gonna get so many extra bucks. This is gonna be out of control. But if I notice that a lot of colors are missing from a particular brand or line, I'll make sure to fill in as many of the blanks as I can by going to another CVS. Oh,
That's a lot of bag.
that took a while.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that actually picking the lipsticks off the shelves didn't take that long, but checking out took like an hour. And not because of all the scanning. We literally had to call Chase Bank like 8 times to tell them that we were not fraudulent. But with 5 bags of lipsticks, I think we got it. I am like very impressed by the amount of receipts that we have, to be honest.
That's insane.
And also the length of them. Maypole who? Y Project who? Look, I'm Meghan Markle.
Okay, let's focus here.
All right, so after some bank issues and some aid from some helpful CVS employees, I think we have all the lipsticks that this CVS has to offer. So let's get out of here before they change their minds. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we are here with all of our lipsticks ready to chop. So after our trip to CVS, we collected over 500 different lipsticks, which we have since sorted into different color categories and also swatched. I think something we learned from last time is that pre-swatching is best, just so someone doesn't forget to swatch.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
What happened?
I think I forgot to swatch the last 2.
And the color categories we have are nudes, pinks, reds, purples, browns, oranges, and miscellaneous odd ones. And like last time, I'm going to begin with the nudes. Okay, so let's just dive right into it, shall we? I'm gonna start with this guy. It is a L'Oreal Color Riche Mattitude. Now, in addition to the general mega CVS lipstick, I'm also throwing in an element to our experiment that we didn't do in our Sephora video, which is making individual Franken lipsticks for each of our color categories. So we're gonna be making an average nude lipstick, an average red lipstick, an average purple lipstick, etc. Just because I'm interested to see how those would turn out. So before I drop each of our lipsticks into our mixing bowl, I'm going to be chopping off just the tip of it to go towards its respective subcategory lipstick. And once I've chopped the heads off of each of them, I'm just gonna chop the bodies into the large pan. So as we detailed in our Sephora video, as well as our lipstick cake video, there is a way to extract the entirety of the lipstick from the tube if you're able to kind of like grasp the front part and pull it out. That doesn't always work though, especially with softer lipsticks. So I'll try my best, but we might just have to hack some of them off.
You're gonna have to hack most of them off.
It's gonna be a hack job. All right, here we go. Another one bites the dust.
You're gonna roll here.
I'm just getting into the zone. Auto zone.
What?
I don't know. Oh, that was horrible. That was a wet one.
Is that a Wet n Wild?
No, it was a Revlon, but it was wet and it was wild. These Physician Formula ones are like super